Hi guys, I'm Steph. Welcome to my kitchen. It is Saturday, the 7th of January. There's nothing much going on, and it's bitterly cold outside, so I'm not going anywhere and don't have any big plans for today. I don't even really feel like cooking, but I thought I would maybe make a stir fry for dinner. So it's about mid-afternoon, way too early to cook. But I wanted to get out of the way the cutting up of the vegetables and the meat and that. So what I have here, and I know it's a mountain because I'm fixing this for today and for tomorrow and maybe Monday if there are any leftovers. But I've got a pile of broccoli cuts. On top of that are some julienne carrots. And on the plate back here are red pepper strips, white onions, white mushrooms, cremini mushrooms. There are a little bit of green onions back there. I found in my freezer a little three at the most 4 ounces of Angus beef. So I cut it all apart into little slivers, and I'm going to marinate it now in the sauce, okay? So hang on while I sit you down and put the meat in the bowl. I already have a couple of cloves of garlic chopped up in there. So here goes the beef. On top of that, a little bit of salt, not much. A good grinding of black pepper. A half a teaspoon of sugar. This is important. Just a couple drops of sesame oil. If you use too much, I mean, some people like a lot, but if you use too much of it, it just totally overpowers your dish, and that's all you're going to taste is the sesame seed. So I need to hush up and watch myself here. Okay, that's more than enough. That was, I think, maybe a quarter teaspoon of it. And then on top of that, I'm going to drizzle a goodly amount of oyster sauce. And this is the stuff when you go into a Chinese restaurant and you smell that beautiful aroma. This combined with the garlic is what you're smelling. It's wonderful. I hardly ever use soy sauce anymore because this is the aroma and the taste that I was going for or trying to figure out. And once I hit it, it's just like, I don't need anything else. Stir this around, coat it real well, and what I will do is I will cover this bowl with some foil and just let it marinate in the refrigerator until dinner time, and I will bring you back then, okay? Well friends, it's time to start cooking. So the first thing I'm doing, I've got a little bit of water boiling here, added a little bit of salt, and I'm going to be adding in the broccoli and the carrot just to steam them for a few minutes. Then I'll be adding, I have about 2 ounces of thin spaghetti here, and I will add that along with the broccoli and the carrot to cook a little bit. Then I'll drain them and add them to the skillet when I just combine all the different stir-fry ingredients, okay? Excuse my arm. As I said earlier, I know it's a lot, but this is for several meals, several days. Okay. Let that come to a boil and then cook it for about 4 or 5 minutes until it's a nice green color and just about tender, and then I'll add the pasta. The broccoli is just about tender, so I'm adding in 1 ounce of angel hair pasta. I think that will work better and quicker. The onions are translucent, and I will now be adding in the beef. Okay, the broccoli and carrots and the pasta are in the drainer, and it's time for me now to add these vegetables to the stir-fry pan. I've got the 2 kinds of mushrooms, the peppers, and then I forgot to mention the zucchini sticks earlier. So, here they go. I'm sorry about the noise. I know the sizzling, it must be incredibly loud. I am working on trying to learn how to use a different kind of a microphone, but it just takes time. I think this looks beautiful. And I haven't even added the broccoli and the carrots yet. So this is going to take a few minutes to saute. Supper is ready to be served, and I cannot tell you how wonderful this looks and smells. Just an easy stir fry, doesn't take much time to do. Just a little bit of time in prepping the vegetables, and you have a wonderful dinner for yourself. Okay, I have something to show you, so hold on a second. For Christmas this year, my son got me this little acti-veon camera. I had no clue on how to use it. So I decided that while I'm having supper today, I'm just going to look up YouTube tutorials, and I know there's got to be someone that has posted something on there on how to use this. It's got a little cord, and I don't think you can see them right here, but it has a couple little slide-on feet with stickies on them, so I'm assuming that you can put it on your dashboard and use it in your car. So it'll be fun to figure out how to use this and maybe bring a little bit more interest to my YouTube channel, okay? So, alright, well, supper is ready, and I am too. So I will see you later, guys. Have a good evening, okay?